And I say that respectfully. To the genuine ones with those intentions, I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. It's not. To the genuine ones, regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey, never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. When someone disrespects you, makes you feel like you're not worthy. No, it's okay to call him a goddamn weirdo. It's the train throw for me. What the hell is wrong with these people? I don't know. No, for real, I never understood this bougie ass shit at the end of the day. Entertainment purposes only. No, for real. Cause a motherfucker would try to distract you with their lies and their vocabulary when it comes to their goddamn hate train. And then as soon as you speak up for yourself, you're wrong. You're wrong. Shh. We don't want to hear the truth. Wait, what? I never understood this bullshit shit at the end of the day. A motherfucker will poke the bear, and then when the bear react, oh, you had it in you. It's the train off me, motherfucker. Stop taking folks' fucking kindness for weakness. It's a train throw for me. You know, my content ain't for everybody, and that's okay. Nobody's a train throw for me. Never give up on yourself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstand day, and I say that respectfully. It was far from pretending. Energy is different. I would never have did that to that weirdo that day. When they tried to pay me out to be someone I truly wasn't, all I was doing was just keeping it real. Being misunderstood by someone that lacked self-control when it came to hold on 1 second, being authentic. They saw potential within you, but hold on 1 second. You understood the balance, understanding elevation. That energy is different, wasn't sneaking competition. You know, because you wanted everybody around you to elevate, regardless of their tax bracket with their bad habits. They didn't have to get physical with folks that didn't see your reflection. That unconditional love allowed you to see. They wanted you to be a crash out so bad. No, but I wouldn't have did that to you, goddamn weirdo. No, it's a train of thought for me. How folks would try to reject you, but you truly was protecting you. They would never understand it wasn't a meant to game. I would just speak it up for myself, truly keeping the world, because you was moving like a weirdo that day in the most untoxic way. In the most toxic way. You ever call somebody on their shit? Entertainment purposes only. You know, my content ain't for everybody, and that's okay, but entertainment purposes only. You was minding your goddamn business within minding your business. And what the fuck? What the fuck did I done do? It's a shade though for me. A motherfucker antagonized you. A motherfucker threw spell work at you. A motherfucker in the background projecting a motherfucking hate train towards you. And you trying to figure out that they all the fuck I was doing was just loving myself to better myself, not to dim my light. Love myself to better myself, not to dim my light. And as soon as I do your motherfucking weirdo, I'm wrong. Why the fuck was you bothering me for anyway? No, it's weird shit though for me. Like, I never understood this weird ass bullshit shit. A motherfucker be like, ain't nobody gonna hear you. I'll make sure your voice ain't heard. Wait, what? What the fuck? Why all that? The fuck did I really do to you? Did you really tell them what you did behind closed doors with your lies? No, it's a shit though for me. You ever got caught up in them one-sided ass conversations? And you know a person for over 20, 30, 40, 50 years and shit, and someone new just came along and shit, and it's like, damn, I can't translate what you're saying to me because I know this person for so long, and I know they don't operate a certain way or whatever the case may be, and only to realize that, hold on 1 second. Oh, this motherfucker playing victim, huh? Yeah. That weird ass motherfucker. No, it's a trick though me. A motherfucker will create a hate train towards you, and they will hide their head behind spell work. They will go to this practitioner, go to that spiritualist person, go to that motherfucking tarot reader, go to that motherfucking karmic, go to that warlock or witch or whatever the fuck case may be, and those spell work at you, do beauty spells, do all types of magic and all types of weird shit. No, it haven't changed off of me. No, because a motherfucker feel like they can control the narrative of your fucking life because you the new person. No, this type of shit actually fucking happens at the end of the day. No, for real. And then when you speak up for yourself, you weird ass motherfucker, I knew something was off about your ass. You know when God give you that little instant, like, yay, that one. Be careful. It changed off of me. Got you. And only to realize it turned out to be that son of a bitch. No, it even changed on me. Why the fuck would you bother before in the first place? You know, we wouldn't be here having this fucking conversation. I never understood this bougie ass shit. How a motherfucker will bother you, and then you speak up for yourself to keep it real, but to fish it with you. But you ain't lose trust in you. No, when it came to your fucking intuitions. No. Even motherfuckers throwing spoke at you know. One day someone will hear your voice. The same motherfucker said that they won't. I'm not using them a spot. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. They said you a weirdo. They said you a weirdo. But you was far from losing yourself. You ain't have malicious intentions towards your neighbor. It was never competition because you was never competing. I left myself not to dim my light. That brightness hits different when it comes to unconditional love. I blindsided you with authenticity, something that you can relate to was gone within. It was a challenge that you couldn't see. So you had to sneak revenge, but it was one-sided because you was only in competition with your own healing. Realizing you forgot to go in to actually understand your own faith. We don't pray the same, but stay in your lane. How you try to humble an innocent person. How may not make sense to the average person, but fumbling me, nah, it wasn't part of my vocabulary regardless of what I was going through to lose me. I had folks throwing sport right to left, but hold on 1 second, God was sweet protecting my crown. Allow me to show, but I ain't have to wild out. How this type of stuff actually happens. Folks will pay this person, pay that person to antagonize you, to get you out of character. At the end of the day, they try to do little stupid weird ass shit. Hold on 1 second, let me be mindful of what I say, because they would try to use you against you. Or because you actually know how to be authentic. They pick and choose who could curse. They pick and choose who could talk about God, let on spirituality. Only was to hold on 1 second. Be yourself. Being authentic. I wasn't trying to hurt my neighbor, let alone myself. The energy is different when it comes to hold on 1 second. I don't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. That reflection hits different when you go within and understand your reflection. Got folks in the background projecting a hate crime towards you, trying to rob you mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, even make you homeless. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same, but hold on 1 second. You have to challenge yourself every day to become your best self, vision of yourself, even overcoming spoke when folks throwing at you right to left, even when they create that hate train. They ain't like the fact that you was beautiful. Even with your scars, the end of the day, it was truly mutual. Going with them. It became the norm to you to choose yourself, not to discourage yourself. But folks didn't understand your vocabulary, how you tied the shoe, to understand that, hold on 1 second, I was far from dysfunctional. I'm like the next person when it comes to trauma and pain. Being patient with time and day, because everybody has good days, bad days, misunderstanding day, but I was far from a crash out. That's what you was looking for, a reaction out of me that day. How folks be looking for you to be a crash out so bad. They can't wait to say that, hold on 1 second, I was right about this person. They was far from pretending though. You want them to paint them out to be the opposite way around. Only to realize they wasn't trying to shortchange themselves when it comes to their mental health. It be the train of thought for me. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. How folks try to control your narrative when it comes to your life. Try to blackmail you against you because you truly got potential. Never get discouraged when folks try to humble you. I never gave nobody permission to use my creativity, let alone take control of my channel, and I say that respectfully. It should be no reason why I can't see my views. And I don't mean no disrespect, but hold on 1 second, what did I really do to you? I never signed no contract with the devil, let alone the enemy. Even when folks in the background trying to blackmail me against me, talking about nobody's going to hit me. You always be yourself with no malicious intentions when folks in the background trying to blackmail you against you. I'm not Angel on the spot. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. You know, with practice comes perfect. They will never understand your intuitions. I love to talk about love. You know, I didn't have to touch my device for them to turn the first video off before the video I just recorded just before this. How someone's trying to control the narrative of what I got going on to pay me out to be mentally unstable. You want me to be a crash out so bad, it's not within me. But like I said, that was some weirdo shit. It's a same thought for me. Because I wouldn't do that to you. You see how you don't gotta do that to somebody for somebody to do that to you? or because you being authentic, being truthful. That's what happens when folks create a hate train towards you, or they just looking for a reaction out of you, or folks trying to blackmail you against you and saying that you are nobody, but they sat there and was so inspired to sit there and take notes and make money off of you and say that nobody's going to ever hear you or believe you, whatever the case may be. But I'm far from that because I still choose me. I love to talk about love. Love is real. Love is one of a kind with the right one actually for you. Damn. Imagine having the key to somebody's heart, only to realize you wasn't trying to fumble it. It was truly luck. You lucked up with the right person. Folks just throwing spell work at you in the love of your life, but God wasn't pretending at the end of the day. When God brought you balance to pour into the right cup, the love of your life, hold on 1 second, that boundary hits different. Someone overcoming the past, only to realize the hold on 1 second, he was just showing that true love can truly last. Because action spoke loud and words it wasn't talking. The energy is different, wasn't trying to discourage somebody or humble them. To protect their mental health, that was part of your vocabulary. Protecting their heart because someone gave you access to value their time and day. Didn't have to get physical, let alone disrespect somebody. Play mind manipulation games, now it wasn't part of your vocabulary. The energy is different, bringing peace into somebody's life. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And just because, once you ain't have to manipulate God, because God was never for sale when you truly keeping it real, let alone your soul. They would never understand how two people truly heal when it comes to a future so real. How God is guiding two people to better days ahead. Not to abuse God at the end of the day. I mean that respectfully. Because God truly showed you why you lead your way. Overcoming trauma and pain to better yourself. Overcoming pain, still being patient with time and day. I love myself now that in my light. I love myself now that in my light. Love is real, love is one of a kind with the right one actually for you. Those fruitful moments. It was a garden so beautiful. It was sunny days, only God made it more bright. Even when the devil or the enemy tried to distract you, the love of your life truly protecting you. Cheering you on up close and personal behind closed doors, protecting your heart not to take your kindness or weakness. Who would have knew that true love could truly be faithful to you? Someone wasn't trying to have their cake and eat it too. Misleading you with pain now wasn't part of your vocabulary. The hand is different, we all ain't the same. How someone could truly walk into your life, a fairy tale so real. It was never for likes and views of cloud chasing, who would have knew? Someone could truly love you right the first time around. They wasn't wearing a mask to mislead you with pain, but truly showing you that hold on 1 second, what you overcame. Don't live in your reality today. I'm Naya, genuine love and respect. No mother or father should lose a loved one. Or a loved one should lose a loved one because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Stop the violence. It should be no reason why you projecting a hate crime towards somebody. It should be no reason why you have the mindset of having jealousy and envy towards somebody. And then you talk about God all day. And you have peace with yourself. But you just created a hate train towards an innocent person. Trying to rob them mentally, physically, spiritually, even financially. Trying to shortchange them of a future, hold on 1 second, that's truly fruitful. Trying to make someone feel like they're not worthy. They loved ones truly loving them. Feeling like they felt like they went the wrong direction because you didn't understand self-control to stay in your lane when it comes to discipline. Didn't matter your tax bracket, let alone if you had a mother and father in the household that day. It'd be the train of thought for me. Or because so important to you, took their energy back, they was walking away. Or someone didn't have to know you or not to actually walk away that day. How you want to control the narrative of someone's life because you had lack of self-control, insecurity problems, jealousy and envy was real because you forgot to keep it real, to remove your mask. How this type of stuff actually happens every single day. But everybody's not the same. Because there's folks out here that got a heart that be trying to protect it. Even on a rainy day. They ain't have hate in their vein. We ain't the same. We may not pray the same, but respect a two-way street. Always be your authentic self with numberless intentions. You matter, you're worthy. My content ain't for everybody. We shouldn't have to pick and choose when we have to say justice in the community. And it doesn't matter what tax bracket you in. And I don't mean no disrespect in no shape or form. Some mother just lost a baby. Didn't matter how old that baby was. A father is grieving. You know, because it's mothers and fathers that actually love their children. And there's some at the end of the day that's real deadbeats that don't even deserve the time and day to actually be by their child. And I say that respectfully. It's folks that be acting like and pretending they so love their children, but they don't even know how to keep it real and meet their babies halfway, regardless of how old they are. But there's mothers and fathers that will go above and beyond for their children. And they should not be put in a situation where someone is shortchanging of them of a future. And especially when that mother and father is trying every day to pour into that baby, to show that baby that they are loved. And they should be able to feel safe going from point A to Z with no malicious intentions. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. I'm about to wrap this video up. Today is currently July 29, 2005, and it's currently 9:50 p.m. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend, humanity worthy. I'm not even respect that my content is not for everybody. Always be yourself and know what's intentions. Protect your energy, protect you and your family, stop the violence. Getting stalking is real towards your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing. I say that respectfully. When someone threatens your life that nobody's going to ever believe you, never give up on yourself. It doesn't matter what the situation is or on the subject, and I say that respectfully. Especially when you're screaming justice for a hate crime, domestic violence. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. And especially when you didn't do anything. And I don't mean no disrespect, but one thing I don't do is run from he say, she say. And I don't run from my past, regardless of trying to blackmail me against me. And whoever said I don't got potential, never give up on yourself, regardless of give up on your legitimate journey. I say that respectfully. I can repeat any he say, she say conversation. I say that respectfully. I'm not here genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. Peace and respect, your neighbor, stop the voice. You anywhere don't dim your light, go you neighbor, don't dim your light. I gotta go. Always be yourself and no malicious intentions. Like I said, you weirdo, I wouldn't have did that to you. Why would you do that to me? Always be yourself and no malicious intentions. I wouldn't have did that to you. And I say that respectfully. I wouldn't have cut you off like that. I wouldn't have. Jealousy and envy is real. I never signed up for somebody's one-sided ass contract, and I say that respectfully. When it comes to my creativity, I work along with all my creativity. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding, regardless who's in the background trying to blackmail me against me, or whoever's trying to paint a picture that somebody I'm truly not, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. It's not a crime to be authentic, and I say that respectfully. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you matter, you're worthy. Never give up on yourself because someone gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You are worthy of healthy love one day, and I say that respectfully. But never forget to choose you. Healing charm pain is not a race overnight process, and I say that respectfully. It's not a crime to be authentic. Protect your energy, protect your family, and stop the violence. Peace and respect, your neighbor, stop the violence. Anywhere don't dim your light, go you neighbor, don't dim your light. I do not have people devices. I don't gang stuff people. I don't enjoy all people's energy, and I don't destiny type of people. And I say that respectfully. And I don't destiny type of people, and I say that respectfully. And I don't project sport towards my neighbor, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I don't do that tick for tack. You started it, and I say that respectfully. You started the hate train, but one thing I never had to do was pour into your negative energy. All I did was put in my Heavenly Mother, Father, God's hands, and I say that respectfully. I am beautiful. I love myself. Regardless of my sexual orientation, at the end of the day, something that you can't relate to. I love the skin that I'm in. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. When God sends the right people into your life, respect's a two-way street. It was never jealousy, envy, or hate. It was never competition. God is not for sale, let alone let on my soul. And I say that respectfully. That ain't just different. We ain't the same. I don't worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I worship the good God with no misintentions. Always be yourself when someone tries to antagonize you, get you out of character. We ain't built the same. Have a good day. I'm Night and Respect. Have a good day.